morning. Today we present the topic of space colonization, where we will see its advantages and disadvantages. The team is made up of Karina Araiza Montoya, María Fernanda Gandara Jacobo, Luis Mario González Pérez, Brigitte Antoniette Aro Moreno, and Chantal Gutierrez Angulo. Next, you will see my partner Mario. He will have you a little introduction.
Space colonization is an issue that has gained importance in recent years as the planet is suffering from climate change, which is very serious. The world is looking for alternatives for positive change. The issue of space colonization is still a long way off. The construction of a space colony will present a set of enormous technological and economic challenges. The space settlement will have to cover almost all the materials needed of hundreds or thousands of humans in an environment in space that is very hostile to human life. They will involve technologies such as controlled ecological life support systems that have not yet been significantly developed.
Some consequence of living in space is that it damages the health of humans who are not used to space, such as bones undergo a decalcification process that reduces bone mass between 1% and 2% per month. Exposure to sun radiation, such as X-ray, can cause seriously damage to DNA. Increasing the natural rate of filtration of substances. Calcium loss from bones comes from stones. It stretches slowly, which can cause the astronaut to gain up to 5 centimeters in height. When the attraction of the hair disappears, there is a redistribution of body fluids. Distortion and created the effect of perception of tone, acceleration, and balance. Heart rate slows down due to microgravity. The muscles can actually get bigger. The sensation of free fall causes dizziness and even vomiting, are very dangerous and circumstance of the astronaut is wearing his suit. The lack of gravity causes muscle atrophy, the limbs lose volume. Humans need air, water, food, and responsible temperatures to survive. On Earth, all of this is provided by a huge and complex biosphere. In space, elements are relatively small closed systems must recycle all nutrients without collapsing. The Biosphere 2 project in Arizona has shown that artificial biosphere in a small jailed complex can house 8 humans for the last year, although there are several problems.
Also, living in space has its advantages. The two most common in favor of colonization are the survival of human civilization and the biosphere in the event of a planetary scale disaster, such as a natural disaster or a man-made disaster, and the availability of additional resources in space that could allow for societal expansion. Particularly, in space conditions, sunlight can be utilized directly, using solar ovens made of lightweight metal sheets, which will generate thousands of degrees of temperature at no cost, or also by reflecting the light back to crops so that they can photosynthesize. To colonize space, much cheaper vehicles are required, as well as a means of avoiding serious damage to the atmosphere caused by the thousands or even millions of launches required. One possibility is the construction of hypersonic vehicles, with hypersonic velocity, under development by NASA and other public and private agencies. Even the construction of a space elevator has been proposed.
In conclusion, the space is a very dangerous and surprise place for human beings. Since we know practically nothing about it, so it will be a challenge to life in space or on celestial bodies other than the planet Earth. Space is a waste of money and time, which could be invested in improving the living condition of the people of this planet. In the long run, in a very distant horizon, the necessary death of the sun as a star source of energy and maintenance of the solar system. We forced the human being to the planet, space occupation with the consequent candidature of extrasolar planets for the colonization.